Ahoy Crewmates, it is I, Scarlet Oblivion. I'm back. If you notice, my room might be different. There's a little mungus right there. I'm trying to get my finger positioning right. There's mungus right there. There's neighbor up there. There's Borderlands poster. I moved around my room. So my desk, instead of pointing at my dresser, is pointing toward my door. Which, you can see my door there. There's a hat on my lamp. There's a hat on my door. So we got a new setup. Y'all. Let me move the game. Oh, we got a new setup, which I'm excited about. It feels a lot better. We're gonna continue to play Disco Elysium. I want to mention to anybody who's not in the know. Apparently, the devs for this game, the people who actually made it, don't have control over it. That's what my friend told me. If you buy the game, the people who originally made the game are not going to be making money off of it. Because what I heard is that, the devs were all just, fired, when the game was done. Which sucks. So, my friend recommended after I bought it that I should either get it for cheap,
There's a pile
or...
of cheap sunglasses in a small box. A variety of shapes and colors.
If you give money to the people who made this game, it is not going, if you buy this game, the money you spend is not going to the people who made it. So just use that information wisely. I bought it for $3 on a huge sale before I knew that, which I'm still kind of a little upset about, but it is what it is.
You like sunglasses, officer? I've got the latest styles right here.
The vendor takes a pair of sunglasses and sticks them under your nose. Let's try them on.
Abort. These are hideous. What's more, they don't even fit your face. You can feel them pinching your nose and chafing against your brow.
All right.
Damn, officer! You look like a mega secret spy. Very secret. They're practically made for you. I'll let you have them for $2.50.
No, you are definitely not buying those.
You're right. I'm too sensible for those.
Are you sure? But they look so good on you. You should think this through, officer.
Shades of self-destruction. Rummage through the box.
These are all boring. Boring third-rate ho-hum sunglasses made of cheap Syrahese plastic. The kind of plastic that melts in the sun. Those UV stickers are almost certainly just there for the show. If anything, these lenses probably direct more UV light into your pupils. A UV magnifier.
That's funny.
These are all first-rate sunglasses. Premium design, super material, very cool, UV resistant. These will definitely keep your eyes safe and cool while doing your dangerous police work.
I want to try this skill check. I know that I'm more likely to... to fail than succeed this. Let's go. Yes! I see a pair of water blue shades. The writing on the left temple says, Sub-Insulindic Rendezvous. The frame appears to be hand-carved out of bone.
Oh, very interesting choice, officer. Very high culture.
For the first time, the street vendor's voice trails off as he watches you inspect the glasses.
This is how a sea monster sees the world. You've become a sea monster. Giant, hidden, and strangely tender at heart. All is blue.
Moby Dick! It's like Moby Dick!
Yes, but they also make your soul quiver like jello. So deep.
Wow, officer! You look so cool!
Street vendor has picked up his pace again as you observe the world through deep sea-tinted lenses.
And they can be yours for a mere $3. My regular customers have passed them all up because they've got no taste. But you found them.
Kim, what about these?
The lieutenant tilts his head and steps back, eyes narrowed in a thorough examination. It's a case to him.
Oh, I spilled some of my coffee. I'll be right back. Boom. Boom. Now I got my cute glasses back on and we're ready to go.
You look like a musician. Like a blind musician. But you could do worse. Take them if you want.
Ooh, let's see. -1%.
A man who knows his style. Much respect.
Let's leave for now. What do my current glasses give me? Logic. I like this a lot better. The truth is, you can't really see very well through the darkened specks, but you feel truly tender in this newly found deep-sea plane. Two blue-tinted lenses sit in a bone-carved frame like they've always belonged there. That's so awesome. That makes me so happy. What about this? Are these like jackets?
There are clothes inside. Cheap second-hand clothes, smelling of strangers' body odors.
Don't be shy. These are premium class clothes. Good quality fabrics, best retro design. Save the economy with your style, officer.
Let's browse through the
You
box.
find your hands deep in tattered and faded garments, made from weird polyester blends that make your body itch and sweat in all the wrong places.
Economical, but also trendy. Look first-hand, buy second-hand. Keep the economy moving.
Let's try to find something worth salvaging.
Something cold
Let's
grazes
go.
your hand. Synthetic and sleek. A windbreaker. Surf, it says, but also wind, summer, 100% waterproof, and sport. All in different typefaces.
That's really funny.
Good choice, officer. Mega sporty. And it's only $4.50 for you, sir.
Shivers. Raise the hair on your neck. Tune into the city. Shivers come when the temperature drops and you become more keenly aware of your surroundings. It enables you to hear the city itself, to truly belong to the streets. It's a supernatural ability. Old wrongs play out in present time. Scenes across the city happen in front of you, but who is speaking to you? High levels, shivers may make you seem mad to the outside world as you listen to the city. You don't listen to others. Your superiors may begin to worry. With the low shivers, though, you will seldom hear the city speaking to you. If you cannot hear it, how can you ever save it? That sounds really, really fun. That sounds like a really fun ability. Oh my gosh. Like, I feel like, I honestly, I kind of wish I picked empathy as my signature skill, but I feel like Shivers kind of feels like from reading the description, like the Inland Empire of physique. Let's see, but I don't want to buy that because it doesn't really give me skills that I want.
You see two lowly, defeated speakers, thralls, slaves basically, perched atop them like conquerors surveying the land. A pair of found, durable wear sneakers, ultra serious.
I can see you've a taste for luxury, officer. Can't keep your eyes off those sneakers?
Inspect the speakers.
These once respectable speakers have been conquered, reduced to a mere prop by the indomitable found ultras atop them.
No, don't look at the speakers, officer. Look at the sneakers. The sneakers are the stars here.
Okay, I'll look at the speakers then.
Good move, officer. You won't find a deal like this anywhere.
I'll inspect the
A pair
sneakers.
of found ultras. The design is impossibly sleek and simple. A futuristic silhouette with a sleek monochrome colorway, a jet black upper, and a silver-lined midsole.
Those sneakers, mister. Those sneakers are the latest found sneakers. Super air, super fine, super cool. Only 50 real.
I can't afford that.
Only? That's madness.
Thank you, Rhetoric.
Fun ultra. Wear the future. You remember the slogan from some magazine.
Reaction speed, hand-eye coordination, and encyclopedia. Can I just buy the sad, conquered Sumerian speakers?
No way, officer. These aren't for sale. They're bad speakers. Lo-fi socialist junk.
That's why I want them. I think I might be lo-fi socialist junk myself.
No, officer. You're a high-class policeman who accepts nothing less than the best. Lucky for you, I've got the best on sale.
You don't know what I am. I don't even know it myself. I want the speakers.
Well, if you want them,
He pauses for a moment, calculating.
but see, they are the pedestal for my sneakers. If I let go of the speakers, where will the sneakers go? I can't leave premium lifestyle sneakers on the ground. If, on the other hand, you wanted to buy the sneakers too, I could maybe throw in the speakers for little extra. 50 cents?
See, now I want to buy the shoes so that I can get the speakers, because I feel like the speakers will do something for me later. Is that insane? Is that wild? A sewer grate, a gateway to the river of filth. Oh my gosh, I think already this is so indicative of my playthrough. Like I pull up, I get in, and I'm buying sneakers, shirts and sunglasses instead of actually solving the murder case. And I didn't even like recap what I did last time. Fingerless gloves gives me electrochemistry as opposed to interfacing. I like that. You know, personally in real life, I'm more of a drug user than an interfacer, probably. Water lock out of order until Wednesday, 7:15 a.m. What's over here?
G'day to you, officers.
G'day to you, officers.
A burly man hangs out by the waterlock, carving up a generous serving of salami with an old hunter's knife. His eyes are fixed on a man stranded on the other side of the waterlock and on an enormous billboard that has fallen down into the canal between them.
First things first, what are you doing here, man? What are you doing here, man on the waterlock?
My friend Barry the Butcher is stuck on the other side of the waterlock. I'm keeping him company and eating his salami.
Oh, I want to help him.
From the corner of your eye, you see a man in a yellow shirt and grey overalls waving at you from across the canal. He seems disappointed about the wreckage on the waterlock and the salami.
Very good stuff. Anything I can do for you, officer?
The man on the waterlock picks the skin off a slice of salami and takes a sizable bite. Do you know what caused this wreckage? Point at the smashed billboard in the canal.
I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh? Then again, plenty of daredevil drivers in Rivershoal.
The words "daredevil driver" sound ominous to you.
Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around
Interesting.
here. Especially a waterlock. The rest of the coast is closed off till then.
Can I have some of that salami?
Sure thing. Want some too, officer?
He turns to the lieutenant.
Why not?
Yes! Yes! The lieutenant ponders the offer for a moment and then decides to go for it. He takes a slice of salami from the man and chews on it. That makes me so happy. Do you know what's further down the coast?
Well, there's the fishing village, an abandoned fish market, a bizarro church. Not much use to the congregation, though. There always seems to be something wrong with it.
He thinks for a moment.
Not really much else. Just bombed out ruins.
Alright, bye. Let's...
A couple of indicator lights are missing from this control panel. Loose wires dangle from the now vacant holes. In the middle is a lever. Beneath it, a small metal plaque. This panel usually closes the waterlock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal. But there's a crashed salmon and butter sign in the way. Pulling the lever probably won't do anything.
Let's pull the lever up.
You pull the lever all the way up until the metal clicks against the contact pins. You hear a soft clunk. Then, nothing happens.
Push it harder. I think I'm probably just gonna break it if I do that. Let's release the lever.
A spring brings the lever back to its original position. You still need to close the waterlock to get across the canal. Some other way. Wasn't there a sign over there saying functionality will be restored on Wednesday morning?
Wednesday morning? What's today? Close the waterlock on Wednesday. To get to the coast, you need to use the panel to close the waterlock. It's been blocked, pending repairs, which should be done Wednesday morning. This will open up a new area in Martinez. Oh my gosh. Let's check out this house. That said, need to do something behind Kim's back, sneak out after he's gone to sleep. Mostly military wear with a few more eccentric fashions thrown in. Some kind of machine, an antique cash register. In the dark, a film projector is whirring away. A bust of a woman. The plaque simply says DEI. It's funny. DEI or die. Welcome to the pawn shop.
It's not often that I see officers from the RCM in my pawn shop.
The man at the counter turns to you slowly.
What can I do for you?
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the movement of light across the walls of the shop.
Sorry, I feel like I'm interrupting you.
Oh no, not at all. I guess I haven't had many customers lately. RCM or otherwise.
Who are your customers usually?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travelers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a keepsake, people who are terminally bored. As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
Quite the collection indeed. Typical vacuous consumerist objects. Honestly, I think some of your selections are more tasteful than others. I don't know, press your finger to your lips. The business plan is all over the place. You should specialize, zoom in, recapitalize. That's not me, that's not me. I don't want to insult his goods. He's so nice. Well, it's quite the collection indeed. I like one of these too. Oh wait, no, I get this one, Quite the collection indeed.
It keeps me entertained.
His attention is drawn once more to the play of light and shadow on the walls behind him.
Entertained? He might be high. If he is, on what?
Something I'd like to
Let me
sell.
have a look.
I'll check my pockets.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Huh. I'd like to sell my clothes.
I'm not purchasing any more clothing at the moment.
He looks you up and down quickly.
And especially that tie. It swallows photons around it. I have no need for necrotic objects.
Your mother is a necrotic object! I'm fun! Look at me sparking in the light of the projector!
I don't have anything I'd like to sell.
Another
at the moment.
time, perhaps.
You might be able to aid our investigation.
I doubt it, but I can try and answer any questions you may have.
Know anything about the recent hanging?
I do my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery. Bad for business. Bad for everyone.
Actually, that's all I've got.
The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing colors.
Strange tie incident. I have other business to take care of now. I'm gonna look around at the wares.
Hey, so we've been monitoring you internally, and now we know your capo type.
Capo type? Wait, there are capo types?
Yes. Guess what's yours?
Cool cop? Some kind of weapon cop? Sorry cop? I'm not sure. I'm sorry you had to monitor me. It's definitely sorry cop. It's definitely sorry cop. Some kind of weapon cop?
No, you're the sorry cop. The cop who's sorriest. Let's make it official then, shall we? Huge lack of enthusiasm going on in here.
Oh, okay, but what are the other capo types? Won't the other capo types be jealous? I'm sorry, opt in. Oh my gosh, you know, I'm actually, I'm not sorry. I changed my mind. Fucking, they should be sorry. Let's say, okay, but what are the other capo
Oh,
types?
you know, Apocalypse, Superstellar, the Advanced Interesting Cop, Liquid Shadow Cop. But you're too sorry to say those things. So, here we go.
Won't the other capo types be jealous?
What? Jealous of the sorry cop? I think they'll be fine. Don't worry. They'll be super fine. It'll be totally okay. You can dual capo type from sorry to anything.
I can dual capo type from sorry to anything? I'm sorry.
Of course you are. It's okay. See if you can get something out of this, like info, or Maybe every time you say you're sorry, you get $1 million. That won't happen.
That won't happen. Alright, that's fun. I didn't. Somebody left a comment. Somebody left a comment which I really appreciated, telling me to like exhaust dialogue trees more often. And I didn't exhaust those ones because it seems like it would opt me out of the sorry cop thing. Unlock a new slot to research a thought. Forget. Oh, okay. I cannot. You're one sorry piece of shit. A cop penitent. A flagellant cop monk. This is not the right line of work for you. You should be groveling at the feet of a feudal lord, providing lurid evidence against yourself at a Mazovian show trial, or ripping the flesh from your back with a cat of 9 tails. Whatever made you this way, you can be damn sure it was your own fault. Do it. Really criticize yourself. Who knows, you might uncover something of importance from your guilt-ridden past. You know, I actually really love this, and I really want to do it. But I need the suicide of Krasmazov first. Because, like, honestly, you know, my personal life would lead me to, if you're a sorry person who hates who they are,
Martinez's streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps.
just do self-reflection and make yourself better, you know what I mean? And that's what that thought makes me think of. Let's see. Let your gaze run over the streetlight. Is this a streetlight?
Yes, officer. As you see, it's in perfect working order.
Let your gaze run over the
The light
streetlight.
pole has been carefully cut, and the wiring has been redone and attached to a standard indoor plug. The light buzzes faintly, but persistently.
That sounds like it would take somebody with skill to do.
This would make quite a statement in your living room.
I don't know if I have a living room. Where did you get this?
It was brought to me to be altered.
We are not here to investigate the theft of city property.
He leans into the pawnbroker, doesn't
You
he?
have to admit it's rather clever what he's done with it.
It's exactly what I was thinking. How much for the streetlight?
700 real. A bargain, I dare say.
700 sounds about right. I imagine it wasn't easy sawing off that street lamp.
Hey, I don't know where it came from, but it's not every day you get to buy and sell something so extraordinary.
$700. There's nothing else you need to know about the light. What's that?
The boom boxes on the shelf look well-loved and well-traveled. Chipped, dented, they stare at you with the unblinking eyes of their tape reels.
Stand on the tips of your toes to see more.
One especially catches your eye. Deep gold and amber plastic with a big old handle on top. A classic boombox that says Stereo 8 approved. This is you. Golden orange. A sunset suite. Just make sure it works before you buy it.
Shopkeep, this Stereo 8 approved machine here.
Is the Harman Welsh W2. Made in Vespa. Designed in Seoul. Plays all reel-to-reel formats. 2mm, 8mm, 12mm. It's even got a little radio in there.
Are you sure this is
It'll
all
set
in working
you back
order?
12 real.
I interrupted him.
Absolutely. I've tested each one myself with recordings of speech. Found sounds and music from a variety of genres. Even though I don't really like music.
What I really want to know is, could this device come in handy in my police work?
If police work means playing tapes, sure. You can use it for that. Or any other time you'd need to play a tape.
Like a beach party. With sand and sun and seagulls dancing on the breeze.
Theoretically, could I bring it to a beach party?
Theoretically, yes. But we don't have time right now. It's generally murder investigation first, then beach party.
Okay, Kim, I'll just rock out with Roy then. Actually, it doesn't have to be a beach with boombox like that. I'll bring the party into the streets. I'll say, you're right, Kitsuragi. Work first, party later.
That is the unofficial RCM motto, yes.
The unofficial RCM motto. That's all. Let's check out this.
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Some on horseback, others in rags, others yet in bright blue uniforms. All are stern and unyielding in their duty. Try to find something pretty and cool here. then use it to win her back.
Win her back?
Yes. Buy something nice. A figurine. This sounds off. You shouldn't trust this guy.
Inspect the knights on horseback.
Big men on big horses, clad in lamella armor and carrying flintlocks. The kind that would mow down a line of enemy soldiers in the blink of an eye.
Who are they?
Franco-Nigerian knights. I used to be very serious about these guys.
That reminds me. I wrote down a note. So I looked up where Kim said he was from. And the first, like, 3 results I found on Google were, like, words that were not places. And then the 4th one was of the Disco Elysium wiki. And so that led me to believe that the world, the places, the things in this story are not real. They're fictitious, based on real things. So I'm going to try. So some words like this, I don't know if this is a real thing. And I'm not going to look it up because I don't want to be, like, led to the wiki and spoiled about something. You know what I mean?
A long, long time ago.
Step away from the table. I'm not going to trust that voice telling me to buy a figurine for her. I don't even know who she is. Okay, where are we going now? You know, I still need to figure out the body. I still need to figure out how to get it down. Tire tracks leading onto the roof. The slush and rain has almost washed them off.
Life doesn't need to be a struggle.
He covers his mouth to hide a burp.
I'll be with you in a moment, officer. Let me just finish my sandwich. Talk to Angry Hog René first.
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
René, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please.
You're a man with a
let's just
fork
try
in a
to enjoy
world
the
of
game,
soup.
all right?
This one's still chewing on his sandwich.
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
These manly men are playing balls. This is a ball game. Grab a ball and play it. Don't ask questions. Shoot first. Ask questions never.
Shouldn't I ask what game it is first? Alright, I got this. Ball time!
That's the spirit. Don't even waste your breath asking about the game. They wouldn't know anyway. They're way past their prime.
Better observe them first. My hand-eye coordination. Let's go, let's go. Yes! What happened?
You are immediately surprised by the ball's lack of weight. No matter, you'll make it work. God, this is right. You feel the familiar tremble of excitement and adrenaline that precedes every victory. Time has frozen.
Feel the ball.
The cold metal ball is surprisingly smooth against your neck. It has a pattern on it, probably a sponsored ball. Yours would only be covered with bumps of learning and scars of victory. Already your muscles are adjusting to the weight, the nervous system calibrating, until you and the ball have merged into a single entity. The man ball is ready.
Take in the surroundings.
A chilly breeze ruffles your hair as you stand there, feet firmly planted. All sounds, smells, even the wind, everything fades until the only thing left is the union of man and ball.
There's time for a last glance inward. Who am I?
An embodiment of pure motion. A fine-tuned locomotor running at maximum efficiency. Some would still say you're a cop, but I guess we're beyond that now.
The inertia can be contained no more than a bullet leaving a gun. Let go. Be the bullet.
Merde! Bordel de merde! What the hell is your problem?
Oh my gosh, problem? I don't understand.
Vandalized our game, son. We can't play petanque with 5 bull.
I thought it was shot put.
Well, it damn well isn't. It's petanque. You ruined a petanque game. We want our bull back.
Take it easy, René. This is just a misunderstanding, isn't it, officer? No harm done.
Of course there's harm done, you orange slug. You owe us a goddamn bull.
Okay, I will try to fix this.
Good. Mistakes are forgiven, when men at least try to right their wrongs. I believe you will try. Now, why did you approach us?
Just talk. It'll smooth things over. Old people like attention.
Do you know anything about the man hanged in the backyard of the Whirling in Rags?
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. But this affair has passed me by completely.
And most of the locals?
In Martinez, the union is the law. So can you really blame them?
But you don't have a problem with cops?
Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets.
Pejorative is a word I've heard a lot and don't actually know what it means. A word or phrase that has negative connotations. Ah, okay. I admire the effort to bring order to our streets. So again, you don't know anything?
If I knew, I would not be afraid to tell you. I simply don't. I'm an old man, not a coward. The daily business of the riffraff no longer concerns me.
This is a man with a lot of past, but little present, and almost no future.
I saw a statue of Felipe III near the roundabout.
Ah, yes. King Philip III, on his steed. A reminder of what Revachol once was.
Oh, absolutely. At the mercy of a cocaine-snorting tyrant who emptied the treasury so he could sleep on a bed of gold.
Cocaine? Cocainum? Sounds like our kind of king. And just imagine what kind of cocaine a king would have had.
A superpower, feared and respected. A testament to what this country can be under the leadership of a true king. Someone who knows how to rule.
What was that about cocaine?
Oh, old Philip was a big fan of the purple nose candy the nobility loved so much. A cocaine connoisseur of sorts. His egocentricity is borderline legendary.
You can't even take the responsibility for yourself. How could you fathom the responsibility weighing on the shoulders of a ruler?
He asks, obviously annoyed.
That's why the Philippian kings use cocaine. For clarity of vision. To aid in their work. Regnum cocainum. Revachol's finest years.
He seems to grow taller, brimming with pride about the past.
I'm satisfied with this explanation.
Of course. Clarity of vision. Awareness.
Philip III was even brought into this world with the help of cocaine. The court medic administered a dose to his mother when she was in labor. And it is well known that with the help of cocaine, only the purest, of course, he was able to connect with higher realms.
Higher realms. Of course. It all makes sense.
What was that about higher realms? Sounds interesting.
It's really not. Please, do spare us the cocaine fairy tales.
Yes, indeed. We're not here to investigate the drug trade of centuries past.
How should a king rule?
Decisively, without fear of offending the sensibilities of the frail and weak-minded among his subjects. This is something the insurgents never understood.
Seems to me a leader should take care of his people before himself. Powerful leaders not afraid to do what must be done. That's what this country needs. Decisively, without the fear of offending the sensibilities of the frail and weak-minded among his subjects. This is something the insurgents never understood. I'm not sure how I feel about that.
You haven't lived as long as I have, son. With age, a man learns certain things about real power, or else ends up a spineless socialist rat, like Gaston here.
And the worst part of that, officer, is having to spend your days playing pétanque with an angry snake.
The Carabiner doesn't reply, but his entire being communicates unbreakable resolve. No one and nothing can change this man's mind. He is as rigid as they come, still in that antique uniform. It's a symbol for him.
Let's talk about something else. Thank you for your time. Alright, it's 5 o'clock now. This coin-operated viewer has been banged up, inoperable. Enormous bolus worthy of a real man. Maybe a sea monster did this to the plaza. What? No, I missed one! I missed one! Okay, cool. This damage looks like it could have been caused by an earthquake. I like the sea monster better. Oh. This book appears to be erotica, but without actual erotica. Alright. I think it's time to actually do some investigation stuff. Wait. Good cop, bad cop, people killed. I got 4 on the sorry cop. Communist. I'm 5 on the communist. Awesome. Wait, I did a fascist? I did a fascist? What? I want to know when I did that. Alright, I feel like if I inspect this body, I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna see if I have any empathy clothes. Let's go interfacing. -1 save your fare, +1 electrochemistry. +1 electrochemistry, -1 reaction speed. What's save your fare? Sneak under their noses, stun with immense panache. That sounds like a combat skill. Alright.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell.
Wait a sec. Nope, the union's here. The union's here. Fuck this. Fuck this. Like, I'm thinking to myself, all I need is like a clothespin. You know? I just need a clothespin to put on my nose so that I can use both of my hands. But I think the union should be here, right? Oh, they're not here. What? We're gonna try it. I'll probably take a I'm gonna save and then try it. And I'm probably gonna take like a physical damage if I do this.
There he still is, looking. The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected. More fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing you from within.
Try to walk away or let it out. I'm just gonna let it out. Throw the fuck up.
You feel a great force ringing from your stomach. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst, until a pool of vomit lies under your feet, and your throat stings from the stomach acid.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Happens to everyone. Keep it.
Thanks.
The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
Okay, where do we get ammonia from? You think ammonia would help?
If you can handle the headache. Some officers use it to deal with cadaverine odor.
But not you?
I can't handle the headache.
It's more likely he can handle the smell, unlike you.
Okay, where do we get ammonia from?
There is Frit nearby, east of the hostel. They usually have a small apothecary. If they don't...
He points to the greenhouse.
There's a greenhouse here, and a gardener with a wheelbarrow on the corner of the whirling in rags. If she works here, she might have something for the smell.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
Okay. I wonder if I was supposed to try and pass that and fail it, because I didn't even take damage. I'm going to talk to the gardener, see what she has to say, and then I will talk. I'll go to the apothecary if there is one.
Hello again, officer. How are things?
My partner told me you may have some ammonia. Can I have
Sure.
some?
I'm done with it.
She takes a small capsule out of her breast pocket and hands it to you.
Go easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache.
I have to run. Who'd have thought? Who'd have thought that this would have been this easy?
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated
It's
to that
still
corpse
low.
smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
I don't feel like I'm gonna pass that. I'll try it, I guess.
There he still is. The ammonia only makes it worse. The combination forces tears out of your ducts. You manage to keep it in once. The second time, not so much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
The ammonia didn't help at all. I think I don't want to be a cop
Get a hold
anymore.
of yourself.
You feel the lieutenant pat your back rhythmically.
The weight is reassuring, like a crenel on solid fortification. Pat, pat, pat.
I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You are facing tough odds here. Alcohol withdrawal makes it considerably harder.
Why can't I keep it in if I've been a cop my whole life?
I've seen captains puke their guts out. It never gets easier. You never get used to the smell. Every Monday is cadaver day. Throw up, investigate. Throw up, initial autopsy. Throw up, bag it.
He pats your back again.
Then drive to the station. Maybe throw up on the way there if you didn't bag the thing tight enough.
You seem to be fine.
I think I've lost my sense of smell.
There's a pause.
Not being hungover helps too.
Do it without me. I just can't keep it down.
No. This is a two-man assignment because it needs 2 officers to complete. I need your help.
He withdraws his hand and looks you in the eye.
You need to get your shit together.
I'll say okay.
We should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes. It's pretty bad right now.
You've gained a thought. When this dialogue is over, go to your thought cab.
Give it
I've
half
already
an
done
hour.
that.
Get yourself together. Then come back and have another go.
Alright, we'll give it half an hour. Okay. Inspect the victim's body. Equip and complete volumetric shit compressor thoughts. Your shit is apart, and it's rather unbecoming of a cop and a human being. It's supposed to be the opposite of that. Together. Compressed in a small area to achieve a solid level of shit compression, squeeze your butt cheeks together for 30 minutes. Do something similar with the 2 hemispheres of your brain. Talk to people. Maybe that will help. You do not have enough skill points available. What does it mean I don't have enough skill points available to forget it? Experience 84 out of 100 skill points. Is that... So... would I, instead of leveling up, I would have to forget one of these? Or I use a skill point to unlock another one? Interesting. I kind of wish I knew that before I had studied this one. But it was also the first one I had, so... Alright. I can't research that right now, so I need to go get XP and do shit. Check out my other tasks. Find out who's in the union box. Guard has told you some unruly union men gather in the messy hall of the Whirling in Rags. They're not there today, but most likely they'll eventually show up. Keep an eye out for them. Apparently there's a pissing match between Precinct 41 and 57. Ask him about this after the inspection of the body is done. Report your badge missing. You need to report your badge to the 41st person. Okay, actually... Alright. Maybe I should go look in the mirror and figure out my name. As much as I don't want to, I don't see much else I can do right now. What the heck? This door broke? Kim tries not to look at your broken down bathroom door.
Kim also tries not to look at the pile of taped viscera on the carpet, or the weird suitcase on the hat rack, or the potted plant dying in the corner. But it's all just too morbid to ignore.
You're looking at the destruction? I did it my way.
I can see that.
He takes a step toward the door. It looks like he'd like to leave now. The atmosphere is oppressive. That's awesome. That's so fucking awesome. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful.
The option to go to sleep becomes available every night after 9 p.m.
No time to rest yet. That's cool. What is this? Conceptualization minus suggestion. I missed the shirt. Unsavory odor. A real statement. Oh, it tells you. It tells you why it gives you the stats. That's so cool. Cigarette stained fingertips. Balancing the books. Filthy boho. Probably a narcomaniac. Sea monster's vision. Sea monster's soul. Oh my god, I love that so much.
A mirror hangs on the wall, covered in steam. You cannot see yourself, just the outlines of a man. You have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Really? Nothing?
Really? All recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking. It was a deluge of world-ending proportions.
Let's wipe the mirror.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
I will never unbecome what I see. Are you leading me astray, Inland Empire? Are you leading me astray? This is a decision. This is a decision for the ages. I think I need to discover who I am. I don't care.
Behold.
Oh my gosh, I did not expect that.
You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
This is the face of a late-stage alcoholic.
Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Or wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
I'm not making it. The face is making it itself.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
You're scaring yourself. Okay, try to stop.
Oh my god. You can't stop. It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
God, I don't know. It's indescribable. I think it's supposed to look suggestive. I'm afraid it's meant for the ladies. I'm insinuating that I'm vaguely sympathetic. I think I'm sort of pulling it off, too, in a sad has-been kind of way. There's some charm to it. It's an expression of pain. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, which one do I want to do? Which one do I want to do? I'm insinuating that I'm vaguely sympathetic.
There might have been, 10 years ago. It's little more than a cadaverous spasm now.
I'm gonna try the encyclopedia check. Dig deep into your mind to locate the source of the expression.
Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place, somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now.
Let the mirror be for now.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned.
Use your chain
with
cutters to fix the
expression.
faucet. Stop steam from fogging up the mirror.
The chain cutters slip out of your hands as you attempt to twist the faucet into place. Well, you know one thing for sure. You've probably never been a plumber.
Let the mirror be for now. Okay. Pry bar. Okay, well, now I have my portrait. That's awesome. That's awesome. I kind of wish I didn't. I kind of wish I kind of wish I did not do that. I should have listened to my Inland Empire. I should have done it. That's fucked up. I'm not looking in the box. I trust it. I trust. Oh, is something happening there? Nothing on the front page rings a bell. Strange. I'm hearing music.
The door is closed.
Knock.
There is no answer. A tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you.
I'm so alone.
The door is indifferent to your loneliness. The world does not care.
I'm gonna leave. I don't want to try the handle. That's very sus. And that person in there kind of seems like she doesn't trust cops necessarily, so I'll leave her be. Well, all right. What the fuck am I gonna do now? What am I gonna do now? Let's interact with the ledger.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from the board, with the permeables drawer inside. It's barely held together by a clip, then made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Interfacing. Open the hidden compartment in the clipboard. Do I do it?
Is not what you end up doing. You squeeze the plastic to slide it open, but nothing happens. Then you bend it some, then crack it. The goddamn thing is stuck. The ledger quivers in your hand. As it shakes, the pages rustle. This pathetic mess suddenly afraid of you for some reason.
Let's put the ledger away then. Okay, well, I could go buy another book, I guess. Oh my gosh, wait, I wanted to interact with something over here with my Inland Empire. I guess I'm not using my Inland Empire, but...
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. Its coin slot is full of fossilized bubblegum, rendering the machine permanently inaccessible.
Poor little viewer.
The metal feels cold and wet under your palm. It looks unhygienic.
We'll look inside.
A thick layer of graffito covers the lenses. You spell out the word Onuk written on the other side, with N and C scribbled backwards.
Kuno wrote that. Shift your focus to the background.
Under the graffito, a sea of blues and greys appear. Behind the water lies a coast, studded with concrete and reeds. On it, a church on stilts, lanky weather-worn wooden planks, an X-shaped cross topping its tower. The church looks old and weather-worn. There are no lights in the windows.
Leave. I have no fucking clue what to do. Trash can lid over here. Oh wait, I need to equip my bag so that I can pick up cans. Naval blue coat. Suggestion half-light. Aye, Captain. Officeral pose. This classic double-breasted coat suits everyone, including you. If you ever find yourself battling winds at the helm of a ship, then the coat's heavy fabric has got your back, even if moths have left a few holes in it. So my jacket gives me conceptualization. This one gives me suggestion. I want conceptualization. Inside, the frame of a motorcycle in repair and the tools used to disassemble it. Cape Side Apartments, Rue de Saint Guilain, Roundabout North. Plastic tear. I'm gonna check out the dock first. Looks like there was more construction here, once decades ago. Magnesium. The belly of this boat shines like it was recently painted. Docking reserved for residents of Rue de Saint Guilain 33A. Your room in the Whirling isn't much bigger than the sloop. This is worth more than you'll ever earn in all your life. So cops here are paid terribly, I get the impression. Shadows on the water, green plants under the calm surface. It is beautiful.
A striking woman leans against the cabin top, of her sailing boat, smiling as you approach. Her green raincoat glistens with droplets. A silk scarf is tied around her throat.
Big Chungus coming through. All right.
Good afternoon, officers. I'm Joyce.
She extends her hand in greeting.
Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbor. You gentlemen must be from the RCM.
She steps closer and holds out her hand over the railing. L. What does the L stand for?
Baton, my maiden name.
Her bony hand dangles from the sleeve of her oversized raincoat. I'll shake her hand. Sure.
I'm glad to see you here.
Her grip is tight and cold.
I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will. Gladly.
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode. Very unusual. But I can assure you of his ultimate competency.
How interesting.
She turns to you
I wish you a swift
unfazed.
recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation, and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines group.
It's hard to get a read on her precise disposition, but she appears helpful.
You're on a boat.
Why, yes I am.
She looks at the deck under her feet. Green and white sails flutter overhead. Does she have a name?
The boat? No. It is called Cordelati 19 because that's the type of sloop it is.
The word "it" feels strange. Such a beautiful boat deserves a proper name.
Cool, but your boat really needs a name.
Okay. How about Cordelati 19? Why?
She taps on the side of the boat. It makes a hollow sound.
Because it was manufactured in Revachol East by a company called Cordelati, and its hull is 19 paces long.
She makes a point of being unromantic about it.
How about the sleek fish?
What?
Because it's sleek and fish-like.
I think I'll stick with the factory name. But thank you.
Okay, but what kind of boat
It's
is
a
it?
pleasure craft. A 19 pacer. It also happens to be rated for Category 1 racing. Though these days I mainly use it for business.
How do you like it?
My sloop? I like it a lot. It's the eel's hips, baby.
Oh my god, imagine having a boat.
I'm enjoying this part of the interview. It has so little to do with the murder we investigated.
Continue.
I really do, the lieutenant thinks. Is she thrown off yet? He's looking at the woman, assessing her.
Okay, he really does. He really does like it. That's awesome. That's awesome. Not a lot of people on boats, are there?
Of course there are. We're on an archipelago. How else are you supposed to get around?
I don't remember what an archipelago is. Wait, we're on an archipelago? What do you mean archipelago?
I mean, we are on Le Caillou, are we not?
She raises her brow. I thought we were in Revachol.
We are, and the city of Revachol is on the island of Le Caillou.
Still, I haven't seen anyone else sail a boat around here.
I haven't seen anyone else drive a souped-up Capri Kenema motor carriage either.
Actually, that motor carriage has been specially issued to serve as a patrol and pursuit vehicle.
The lieutenant becomes defensive.
It's for crossing long distances in the greater Revachol industrial harbor. It's not a toy.
Neither is this. A toy, I mean. It's a machine for crossing long distances in the Bay of Revachol, between the city and the islands.
Oh, is an archipelago like a set of a bunch of islands?
She's having a good time arguing against the law. Too good, perhaps.
I don't give a shit if she has a license for the boat. I think I have a handle on the boat
Good.
thing. She takes a sip of her thermal cup. Tell me about Wild Pines. What do you do?
What we do? I'm afraid I don't speak for Wild Pines as a whole. It's a giant undertaking.
So what do they do?
The Pines' core competency is logistics. Container shipping, freight, that sort of thing. See those airships there, blinking? Those are the shipping side of things. And that is the terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy, oil and gas exploration, offshore platforms.
How much money does Wild Pines have?
I'm not at liberty to discuss the company balance sheet, but I can tell you that last year, the company booked more than 20 billion real in revenue.
That makes me think that real is not a currency that is... That makes me think that it is a currency that is very inflated. Like, each real is not worth a whole bunch.
A billion?
What exactly is a billion?
It's a number, officer. A big one.
What is it made of?
It's made of 1,000 millions. A million is made of 1,000 thousands.
Wow.
20 billion is a large number, but the conglomerate employs 72,000 people. They all need to be paid. Then there are capital improvements, interest payments.
Is revenue not, like, what's after you, like, pay everybody and shit? I don't remember. No, that's profits. That's profits. Is revenue just everything that you make? I don't remember. Grr, I should know this. 20 billion is a large number.
A conglomerate the size of the Wild Pines is like a shark. If it stops moving, it will die. Then what becomes of those 72,000 families? It's a tremendous responsibility.
Where does Wild Pines get all these billions?
They started as an exploration and cargo fleet conducting trade between the Samaran and Insulindian Isolas 250 years ago, when pine ships explored the South Seminese and charted Lomantang on behalf of the suzerain. Centuries of care, deliberation, and madness have gone into this endeavor. Vessels pass through the great unrest to re-emerge with apricots in tow. The logic of the system is totalizing. It's taken everything from its employees to build it.
What does such a huge system want with a place like this?
You mean aside from being the terminal's legal owners, who are responsible for moving 8% of the world's cargo?
8% of all cargo in the world. That's quite the endeavor. You don't keep it moving, the workers do. The company is nothing without them.
We built this district.
She says calmly.
All the best parts of it. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, with its bastions. The plazas Meteor and Mosaic. Even some of the old street lamps have been put back thanks to the investments from the WP.
I guess. She points behind you where the seawall rises.
Before Martinez was swallowed by the industrial harbour, even before it was part of Revachol, long before Terminal B was erected here, the Pines built it as a resort for its Revacholian employees. A company getaway, for a weekend or a summer holiday. Then came the revolution. But that's another matter. I'm here to make sure the Pines can fulfill their responsibilities to the place they built.
With your help, hopefully, says her warm tone.
Interesting. Probably not. You seem rich. Can I have some money?
Is what you want to say. Isn't that easy? Is it?
Why
Look
not?
at that lady. Take a gander. Squint your eyes, bub.
What nice fabrics, or what lustrous hair. I don't recall what her hair looks like. What nice fabrics.
Why, yes. Tucked away under that sturdy green raincoat, almost rustic in its simplicity, a silk shirt and matching scarf around her gentle throat, while dull orange pearls hang from her earlobes, red from the cold. Her light green eyes scan you, full of knowledge and worry, wealth and all its possibilities. These are the kind eyes of the rich man that seem to say everything is possible.
Yeah, so?
Now look at you, you misery-clad simian, barely able to tie your own laces. Your armpits are lakes. A scythe of booze precedes you. Your hair sticks to your forehead, and your underwear feels uncomfortable. You're poor, poor as balls. You can't ask this person for money. You're too...
Ashamed? I'm not ashamed. What is this feeling? I've never felt it before. I'm a goddamn working man. I'm not ashamed to shake this leech for some dough. As I should be for even considering it. This is a woman and I'm a man. Yes, I should make my own goddamn money by now. I'm a goddamn working man.
You think your little communism protects you from this feeling? No. The more demeaning it is to grovel at her feet.
That's true.
Oh God, the lieutenant is here too. Do not dishonor the force.
Okay.
As I was saying, if there's any way I may be of assistance, please don't hesitate to ask.
Mazovian socioeconomics approve! Yes! Can I have some money?
Voila.
Yes! Yes! Okay, you seem rich. Can I have some money?
Why, yes, I am rich. How much money do you need? Hopefully not too much. I couldn't bring all of it with me.
She's surprisingly nonchalant about this. Could it be that she somehow knows more about your predicament than she's letting on?
I need 130 real.
That's a good sum. Not too small, not fantastically large.
She reaches into her raincoat and pulls out a zip bag. In it, you see paper notes arranged like black gills.
She removes a few notes and hands them to you. The paper is cold and oily to the touch. Whoa, whoa. Did you see how easy that was? Ask her for more. Toot toot, train to Moneytown.
I don't want to do that. Nay, 'twould be dishonorable, and mine honor is my life. Like, I already asked. I don't want to ask for more. You know, I don't want to push it.
Can you eat honor? Are you an omnivore? Give me a break.
So, I hope I didn't just bribe you, officer. It may not be technically illegal under the Emergency Act, but still.
You bribed me all right. I'm your little peon now. I'm an honorable policeman, one of the very few good men in Revachol. Funny that you're worried about this and not your ruthless exploitation of the entire human race.
You're right, man, that donations are permitted under the Emergency Act, unseemly as it may be, as long as they are properly represented.
Which he most certainly will do. Now, how else can I help the RCM today?
What can you tell me about this
supplementing
strike?
its salaries? Everything. Right up to, but not including, trade secrets.
What's your role in this precisely?
I believe the official title is Senior Labor Negotiator. In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to Wild Pines and return with Wild Pines' counteroffer.
And how are the talks going?
They're not. That's the problem. The union stopped all negotiations a week ago, after that awful lynching
It's
took
connected. It's definitely connected somehow.
place. Now they won't even let me into the harbour. There's a 2-meter-20 racist behemoth blocking the gates.
Oh, you mean Measurehead.
Yes, Jean-Luc Measurehead.
She leans back and rolls her eyes. How were the talks going before the lynching?
Let's say I was not making the kind of progress I'd hoped for when I first arrived.
And when did you first arrive?
I arrived 3 weeks ago. Yes, in the middle of February. The bay was still partially frozen then. I prefer to do these things on site, like the RCM.
But the strike began in December.
I don't know what month it is.
I wasn't the original negotiator here. I took over after Mr. Gaumont hit a wall with Mr. Clare, the union boss. Mr. Clare refused to speak with Gaumont despite concessions he'd granted the union in prior negotiations.
This isn't the first time the union has gone on strike.
Heavens no. There have been 2 prior strikes. Both times the union won significant concessions, including overtime pay and a medical plan. This time their demands are more, I guess you could say, aggressive.
What happened to this Gaumont?
Mr. Clare told him to... how did he put it?
She pauses to compose herself.
Fuck off, midget. Gaumont is short of stature, you see.
Not cool.
Keep in mind, this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before, and who was more than fair with him and the union.
Sounds like usual aggressive posturing.
So Mr. Clare is the union boss guy. What are their
There
demands?
are leaflets everywhere, and banners. What did they say again? Oh yes, every worker, a member of the board.
Over-aggressive commie posturing. Seems like they have no idea about business. I like it.
Then you might also like their other slogan. Demand democracy.
Not hard communist enough for me.
Personally, I agree. It lacks the pizzazzo of every worker
Employ
a
critical
member
theory
of the
9
board.
times. What exactly do they mean by it, though? What's the demand?
It's quite simple, you see. Every time the Wild Pines group makes a decision about what, about anything really, it needs the signature of each of the 2,200 workers in its Martinez terminal. Just so you understand, this is but one of 22 terminals owned by Wild Pines. Essentially, not only are they kings of the company, they are also kings of the 72,000 employees of Wild Pines Group.
The workers can't be kings, the king is king. That's pretty funny, I have to admit. The king is dead, long live the workers.
That may well be. It's not up to me to decide who is king, but as negotiations go, it's not a swell start.
What are you going to do?
I'm not sure. Naturally, I assume that was just their opening position, a hard-nosed tactic with a side of mockery. But there's been no follow-up, just the same nonsensical slogan repeated over and over again. And now, people are getting lynched, I hear. Behind the whirling in rags. A disastrous situation if there ever was one.
Excuse me, from whom did you hear about this lynching?
I first heard it from the bowyer at the gates. The one whose very name advertises his aversion to work. I think he said it was, "Call me mañana."
That's awesome. I think that's the nonchalant guy who I said, I have no idea what I'm doing to.
This checks out.
Yep. Call me mañana. I love that. I love that. The scabs at the gate, did you put them
The
there?
scabs? You mean the huddled masses of Jamrock, come to plead for work where the Union refuses to?
Fuck you.
If they were organized by Wild Pines or its affiliates, then it would be a company secret. I could not share it with you. Not right now, at least.
It's implied. She's open to discussing this matter with you at a later occasion.
Awesome. Tell me about this Union boss, Mr. Clare.
Everard Clare is a man of the utmost integrity. If you can say one thing about him, it's that he always puts the interests of the workers first.
Really?
Of course not. Everard is fantastically corrupt. I imagine he has a thick, viscous goo where you and I have blood.
Is he that bad?
He is the most corrupt individual I have ever seen, and I deal with men like him for a living. If there is anyone more venal, more irredeemably nepotistic, then it's his twin brother, Edgar.
Wait, there are two of him.
Yes, Edgar looks exactly like his brother, except for that lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Everard does, and when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over. It's how they circumvent the term limits, you see, with a funny little switcheroo. While in office, they've embezzled God knows how much of their workers' dues.
That sounds kind of fucked up. What about the Union itself, outside of the Brothers Clare?
The Débardeurs Union was once a perfectly normal institution. 20 years ago, anyway. It must not have been easy to establish under the Emergency Act, but they did it. I can respect that. Organized labor at its best, as they say. Then something happened in the local chapter elections. The Brothers Clare came and transformed it into a... how do you say?
She hesitates, looking for the right expression.
A mob. The Débardeurs are a crime syndicate. Sad as it may be, I suspect we'll be forced to cooperate with them.
Are a crime syndicate? Wait, this Union is a crime syndicate?
Refreshingly honest, officer. The company has tried appeasing in the past, but I'm afraid our concessions have only emboldened Everard and his brother.
She turns to you.
And your opinion, detective, if I may ask. I'm a curious and talkative person, you see. Would you say the Débardeurs Union is...
an effective advocate for the rights of the local working men? Because, like, related to the achievement that I just got, I actually have read a handful of communist, Marxist theory, whatever, and so, like, I think it is a good thing that these union bosses are like if they are, I think it is great that they would be taking advantage of a system in order to benefit the workers. Like, I think if it's like an act of selfishness and greed, then that's a bit much. But I think that if they're genuinely using it for the good of the workers, like if these concessions are improving their workers' lives, are giving them benefits, giving them better pay and healthcare as she has already laid out, then like that's a good thing. And it doesn't matter how she feels or how the company feels about them. Like, workers' rights are antagonistic to the rights of a corporation and the intentions of a corporation. Corporation wants to pay these guys as little as possible for them to work as hard as possible. The employees want the opposite. They want as much as possible for as little work as possible. That's how our system works. That's how a capitalist system works. And so the workers are going to try and get that, and they deserve that, because in a capitalist system, the workers do everything, the capitalists don't do anything, and they get to keep the profits. They get to generate the profits and keep the real rewards out of the labor. So I think that they are an effective advocate for the rights of local working men.
Why do you think so?
Her voice is calm. There's only curiosity
What
there.
she calls corruption is simply an aesthetic category.
Talking in aesthetic categories is what is the privilege of the overclass. From what I've seen, most people are just trying to survive. Between Everett the Human Leech and Measurehead, this union sounds like a motley crew. I'm into it. Sounds like they're all Revachol. I'm all Revachol too, to hell with the rest. They're good labor men, can't fault them for a little corruption. Talking in aesthetic categories is the privilege of the overclass. From what I've seen, most people are just trying to
Point
survive.
taken.
She
But
falls
enough
silent.
about Everett. What else can I do for you?
The crow's feet in the corner of her eye deepen. She looks to the city behind you, then to the coast. One more thing. You said something happened in the elections?
I'm glad you asked. There was a woman, the previous forewoman of the union. She disappeared.
Disappeared?
Yes.
Weird.
On the last day of the local chapter elections, her daughter phoned in and said she wasn't running anymore. Or coming to work. Ever. End of story.
Some kind of extortion, probably.
Indeed. The company suspects foul play, but there's nothing they could do. It was a union matter. The point of the presentation is, these kinds of things happen around the Clares. Watch out when you're dealing with him.
Thank you for your concern, ma'am. We'll be just fine.
That's all I need here. Let's change the
Of
topic.
course. How
What
else
can you
can
tell
I
me?
help?
What can you tell me about the lynching?
Quite a few things, I'm afraid.
She falls silent for a moment, contemplating something.
The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers.
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves. I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. And this is my colleague from Precinct 41. I'm afraid he doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope mine will suffice.
How curious. Why is that, Detective?
Awkwardness washes over the conversation. The woman doesn't like this turn of events.
Remember when my partner told you I'd recently suffered from an unusual medical episode? My lost badge is related to it.
I see. So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode?
It's possible. After a night of heavy drinking, I lost all my memory of my life in the world.
Oh dear. I suppose this does explain some of the more curious turns in our conversation.
She sighs with compassion, sadness even.
As I said, ma'am, his technique may be very unconventional, but he is an officer of the RCM.
Of course, I sympathize. But I'm afraid I simply can't share anything more until I've seen that badge.
You got it.
Now, she's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement.
How do I negotiate my way out of this? What kind of arrangement would it be?
I mean, favors for favors. A dirty alliance of some sort.
Sure, I'll try it.
Feelings
No!
guide the way.
But madam, I need to know about this lynching. It's very important to me. It's the case I'm
I
solving.
assure you, it is no small matter for me either. We all share the responsibility for disarming this situation. I hope you have a badge for me as soon as possible.
You don't understand. It's not like a side case for me. This is my main thing.
Trust me, officer, I am fully committed to resolving this impasse. This isn't some side gig for me.
You have so much else. I only have this. This is the entirety of my existence.
She's silent. The wind flaps the sail above her.
This boat, for example, in a home somewhere. I only have this case. I don't remember anything except this lynching. There is only this coast and this lynching.
You know, I don't mean to sound cold, but if you want something, you have to give something back. More than just guilt.
I know.
You're doing it. Despite your own best efforts, you're still getting in. Somehow.
I'll be frank with you. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it to my superiors. They're going to want to see something tangible.
Like what?
The Union is conducting drug trade out of the harbor. It's an open secret in Martinez. Surely it must not come as a complete surprise to the RCM either. Perhaps it's time to look into it. Or you can find your badge, which honestly seems like a lost cause.
Detective, a word in private before we continue.
Excuse us for a moment, madam. Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Suicide of Kraz Mazov. It's clearly a lie. Kraz Mazov didn't shoot himself. Reaction was on the counteroffensive. The State Day Palace in Mirova was surrounded. He was either assassinated or died in the bombing. You might even have evidence to support this, somewhere in your brain. Mazov was never given a state funeral by the communists. Some people even say the body that was recovered from the ruins wasn't his. There, good. Hero restored to glory. Carry on, comrade.
Awesome. So what does that give me? +1 rhetoric, Mazovian ethics. Awesome. White check failures heal all morale. What the hell? That's awesome.
This is not going quite as I hoped it would, Detective.
How did you hope it would go?
Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance, and not volunteer us to be her henchman.
Really? I thought it was going so well.
This woman is running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've played straight into her hands.
He doesn't let it show, but there is a limit to how much the consequences of your unprofessional behavior can cost the investigation.
What do you propose that we don't investigate? We could just, find my badge.
Oh, that would be fantastic, but do we have the time? The world is large and your badge is 8 by 6 centimeters. You could request a new one from your station, but that would literally take months.
I'm sorry for putting us in this situation. I'll handle it. What do you propose? That we don't investigate the drug trafficking?
No. If there is reasonable suspicion, we must investigate. Otherwise, she could claim we are siding with the Union, or that we are on their take. We'd never hear the end of it. What I propose is, we ask her, then we investigate, briefly. But do not share the outcome of this investigation with her. We tell her it's done, and demand for her information on the lynching.
Okay. I'm sorry for putting us in this situation. I'll handle it.
I'm sure you will, Detective.
Let's get back to her then.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Okay, tell me about this alleged drug
It's
trafficking.
quite straightforward. Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samaran Isola into Revachol with the Union's blessing. Wild Pines has suspected it for years.
Ingredients for what, ma'am?
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL, and various synthetic
Dextroamphetamine?
psychedelics.
Isn't that like what
Honestly,
I take?
it might be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff.
That is what I take. Actually, I think it says amphetamine like dexterone or something on mine. I take Adderall. So I think that's Adderall. And various synthetic psychedelics, probably like LSD or something. Honestly, it might be quicker to say what you can't make from this stuff. Let me get this straight. The materials come from Samara to Revachol through the terminal.
Yes. After they clear the terminal, we lose track. The actual production is taking place at various sites in and around Jamrock Quarter, north of here.
Wild Pine seems to be well apprised of the local drug trade, ma'am. Do you mean to say the Union also produces the product? Sells drugs, I mean?
We're in logistics. It's our business to know. And no. As far as the company knows, the Union does not produce it. They transport the ingredients for a cut.
And you want us to investigate. Move on.
Yes, but you won't get anything out of Evrat and the Dock Workers Union. Still, every chain has its weak link.
What do you mean?
The lorries. Someone needs to move the ingredients from the harbor into the city. Once they reach Jamrock, they're distributed to a network of local manufacturers well beyond our grasp. But in transit, they are vulnerable. Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now. Interview the drivers who are still hanging about. One of them might be waiting for a crucial shipment.
She gives you a knowing look.
I'll be explicit. If you find this driver, I will share company secrets with you.
Why didn't you come to the RCM earlier?
We did. On more than one occasion. Apparently, there's some sort of inter-precinct disagreement about whose jurisdiction this area falls under.
Is this where the pissing contest comes in?
We know the company has launched its own probe into the union's alleged involvement. We also know it's come up empty. It's not just the RCM. No one's been able to find any hard evidence.
Well, here's your chance, officers.
It's no coincidence the lorries are stranded there like that, is it?
No. We asked East Motor Track to raise the drawbridge. The road company is a partner of one of our subsidiaries. However,
she pauses, looking to the sea.
This is a limited time opportunity. Once the complaint has been processed by the Trade Committee, they'll have no choice but to lower the drawbridge, and the operation will continue.
She looks north.
Thousands of liters of raw ingredients will pour onto the streets of Revachol. Not the east across the river, but the west. The vulnerable, the weary.
Well, at least this solves one mystery.
What is that, Lieutenant?
Why I had to call East Motor Track and beg them to open a drawbridge for me. I'd wondered since I first drove in, on my motor carriage.
I am sorry for the inconvenience, Lieutenant Kisaragi, but we need them trapped here. This is a unique opportunity. I'm sure you understand.
What proof do you have that the union is involved?
How do you think they're financing this strike? There are thousands of unpaid dock workers going strong for the 4th month straight.
There was a shakedown of local businesses preceding the strike. Many were squeezed to bankruptcy to fund it.
With all due respect to these desert cacti, the contents of a few cash registers cannot provide for 2,000 men. The local businesses can scarcely provide for themselves.
So you think the strike is being funded with source ingredients for the drugs?
Precisely. Smuggled out of that very gate at night, most likely, then loaded onto lorries and driven to Jamrock. You simply need to find one driver who will open up to you.
It sounds like she tried looking into it herself, though she's clearly not the type your typical lorryman would confide in.
Okay, I've made up my mind about the smuggling investigation.
Yes?
We will take this case, probe the drivers, see what it yields.
Excellent.
She takes a long sip of tea.
Reports, there are at least 3 lorry drivers lingering near the roundabout. Hopefully one of them will know something. It may come to nothing, or it may just blow the case wide open. I can keep the drawbridge up for a few more days at least. You should have the time you need. In the meantime, let me know if there's any other way I may be of assistance.
She takes another long sip from her seemingly bottomless thermal cup. Thank you. That's all for now.
Of course, Detective. Take care.
Yes?
Nothing. I have a skill point. Awesome. Wait, did I get something in my inventory? No. So I could unlock a new memory for the rigorous self-critique. So that would give me -1 authority, embarrassment to the party. Solution. So I could spend a skill point to forget the lonesome way home. The lonesome long way home. I still don't know what this means. Speed gives 1 psyche. So I can either do one of those or level something up. I kind of want to level up my empathy. I could even level up my conceptualization again. This is one of my favorite skills. Conceptualization has a special role it wants you to play in this world. Not the role of a cop, but of art cop. It enables you to make fresh associations, to delve into the world concepts from Jean Carp's postmodernist Carperie to Revachol's arabesque architectural style Desiderata, and even the concept of hardcore, and then more importantly, to add to your own contribution of these works. At high levels, conceptualization makes you go big, perhaps too big. It is ostentatious, demanding grand displays. Why live life when you can throw yourself into a live volcano? At low levels, however, you'll be unable to see the world in a creative light. You'll be unable to contribute to conversations in an art gallery. Only boring people will invite you to their dust parties. Joyce's info on the lynching, the jam mystery. Okay, I'm going to think about this for a moment. Because rigorous self-critique. I think this is going to give me skills that I want. I think that this is going to either boost my conceptualization or my empathy or maybe my rhetoric, my logic, something like that. So I'm going to unlock a new slot and I'm going to internalize the rigorous self-critique. Okay. So it gives me -1 authority temporarily. So I'm going to go pay off my debt now.
This is a wall on the side of an apartment building.
Why am I looking at this wall? Okay, I'm leveling up my conceptualization before I come back here. Alright, I can play for 30 more minutes. I'm trying to stop myself at 2 hours. I actually have to stop myself, because if I didn't, my videos would probably be really, really inconsistent in how long they are.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is gone.
Okay, cool. Alright, paying off my debt. Hello, guard.
Can I help you?
So about the money I owe.
Yes. Have you got it?
I have your money.
Well?
Here it is. Sorry for the trouble.
Great. Thank you, officer. That's all I wanted. Payment for services rendered.
He's not sorry about his behavior for your sake. Now that you have money, he really wants to make sure you're not angry with him.
It's good you paid before 9 p.m., or your door would have been locked electronically.
He taps his foot against a metal box installed in the back of the bar counter.
Please pay for each night in advance starting tomorrow. 20 real per night.
I'll take a room here too.
He opens his wallet.
Of course. Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests. Anything else I can do for you?
Goodbye. Find money for rent and pay guard. You'll need to find 20 real to pay for your room at the Whirling, or it will be locked after 9 o'clock. As long as you don't have a free place to stay, you have to do this every night. Okay, I have another skill. We're leveling up conceptualization. Learn skill, intellect base, bonus from items. Let's accept changes and close. You know, I hope I'm not going to regret my skill point choices. I'm gonna get into a combat and then be like, oh shit, I shouldn't have done that. Alright, I have $6. Okay, perfect, there's a map. Church, fisherman, snacks. So the hangman is in the center. This is the waterfront. It doesn't look like there's any more to go over there. I might have gone over here already. Wait, it looks like I can go down here and up here into the church. Although maybe I can't get across there right now. Kuno, damaged ledger, sleeping dock worker, Tommy Loam, damaged ledger. I'll go talk to Tommy. Well, Tommy said he's not doing anything illegal, so.
Hello again, my man. What's on your mind?
That's all for now. Bye. There's 3 lorry drivers. There's the racist. There's Tommy. That's pretty cool.
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing toward the sea. It looks as if it's been reassembled. An old monument
What did the king do?
stands in the, even by the standards of the Philippian kings. Old sumptuous Philip was known for his profligacy.
In what way?
Well, he blew through the whole national treasury, starting the decline of one of the penultimate century's greatest superpowers, the suzerain of Revachol. His own maladministration foreshadowed the fall of the monarchy. During the anti-centennial revolution, an end to his family line and the monarchy on the Insulindian Isola.
How did he manage to blow through the entire national treasury?
Stories have it that he had his bedroom converted into a treasure chamber, where he stored unfathomable wealth. Krugerrands, bars of gold, ornate weaponry, armor, and various chalices. He called it the Sol Auron. It was obscene. There were whispers he slept on a huge pile of gold-dipped feathers, like some obese dragon, instead of a bed, like a normal person.
The man certainly knew how to live.
Wait, really? There's no way that's
But
true.
wait, you haven't even heard about his fabled cocaine addiction.
I have actually. The what now?
You see, old Philippe wasn't just good at squandering the national treasury
I need to take my sweater
on
off, I'm
gold
so
and
hot.
ceremonial weaponry. He was also a prodigious snorter of nose candy.
Boom, Powerwolf shirt that I got at the concert. Be jealous. So he was addicted to nose candy, a bloated druggie. Okay, what is nose candy?
Cocaine.
This is a lot to process.
His Majesty's courtiers said it helped him connect with the higher realms.
So he was addicted to nose candy, a bloated druggie?
That's what the revolutionaries said 150 years later, right before they emptied out the royal mausoleum and dumped His Majesty's mortal remains in the Insulindian Bay.
Okay, where is he buried now?
Beneath the cold waters of the Insulindian Bay, thrown there by the revolutionaries after they cleaned out the royal mausoleum.
What happened to the statue?
The original was blown apart by communards, then further damaged during the landing of the coalition's airships during the turn-of-the-century revolution, when Martinez was leveled.
Who restored the monument?
Some years ago, a group of liberal, artistically inclined individuals, designers mostly, thought it would be ironic to restore the statue of the most wasteful ruler of Revachol in the poorest part of the city. The statue is supposed to capture the moment it was blown apart, like an instant frozen in time, a rare butterfly trapped in amber, floating on a sea of shit.
You know, I do honestly really like that idea, but it almost, like, I don't know, is it, like, insulting? Because it's, like, trying to, like, I think that there is a lot of irony. Like, there's a lot of irony in that you would erect a, like, not only erect a statue, like, repair the statue that was blown up in a fashion that's, like, trying to replicate the moment it was destroyed. I like it. That's brilliant. So funny and nihilistic.
People in Martinez tend to disagree, as do many prominent art critics and thought leaders with more nuanced social awareness than the young ironists.
Yeah, it definitely feels like it's socially unaware to do that kind of thing, like to erect such a grand art piece in a very poor neighborhood. But I do like the concept.
Those critics might have it wrong, though. There's more to it than just ironism, but you can't say what precisely. Perhaps this art mystery will be solved at a later time. Philip III, the squanderer, however, with his bronze face up in the air, doesn't seem concerned about what the hoi polloi think of him in death. Not that he ever did in life either.
Leave. I don't want to interrupt her.
A lorry stuck in the traffic.
in the
The
window.
windows are clear.
Okay. I don't see any drugs in there, I guess. You have anything new I can talk about?
Right to work! Right to work!
No. What about this guy?
Hola, wandering man. How can I help you?
I'm a bit short on money right now. Can you give me some of it?
Sure thing, my friend. I can help you out.
He flips a coin towards you. Try to catch it!
The coin narrowly slips by your outstretched fingers and falls to the ground.
Damn.
Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to throw it like that. It's a thing we harbor folk do, passing around cargo and such. Was not meant as provocation or ridicule.
The boyardero stares at you with respect, then gestures towards the trickles of blood adorning your clothes.
Huh? I don't think that was supposed to be there. Appreciated.
Right, always glad to help out the RCM. We're on the same branch, you and I. Humans, I mean, not slithering scabs.
Good talking to you. Gotta run. 3 T's. How idiomatic. Does not look like that changes it. Okay, F5 is my quick save button. Perfect. Just like Fallout.
Last we saw, your race was being superseded by the Seminese.
You're right about all of this. Now I just need you to let me go into the harbor.
Enough with this begging. You should leave the stage of history with dignity by inviting the other races to a great world war. Bring your troops to the Seminine Islands and to Boogie Street, and we will pulverize you. When you are gone, we will build a museum for you. The walls will be lined with bottles of Al Ghul, your beloved beverage. Inside, we will store the odes to homosexuality you call art, and your microcephalic skulls.
There may be a peaceful solution to this. You could internalize Meshahed's race theory. He would take you as one of his own.
Wouldn't that mean I have to become a Seminese supremacist myself?
Well, not as such. What you do with the mastery of advanced race theory is up to you. You could reject the findings, sure, or accept them and become an advanced racist.
Subscribe to his advanced race theory, physical instrument, knock him out. You serve the Union, don't you? Aren't they white?
Don't be vulgar. White or not has got little to do with this. The race enigma runs much deeper than that.
He turns his eye toward the harbor, seemingly bored with you. Yeah, but you still serve them. How does that factor in your life?
Mr. Claire is a man of vision and means. He has the will to confront polycultural capital, something your race, naivistic communists, never did. Also, to serve is noble. It takes discipline. Your petulant individualism has only contributed to your race failure. It is lax and moronic.
Communism is pretty cool.
Idiotic communism is the single greatest contributor to your race descent. Everywhere around you, the fruits of its failure to challenge the world order. Individualism, rock and roll music, sexually transmitted diseases.
Rock and roll.
Above all, rampant multinational finance still reigning large. Tell me, where have you gotten your love of pathetic communism from? Degenerate youth culture? Rock and roll music?
Youth culture does not affect my thinking. I have gotten it from disco, actually.
Offshoots of the Seminese people invented disco while having sex under the influence of cocaine. It is a shame upon my race. But what is done is done. I am not surprised you enjoy it so much. This has happened to many of the side products of the inevitable cultural victory of the Seminese race.
Okay, I'll ask. Who are the Seminese?
The South Island race, haplogroup A4A. We are the rightful masters of the Insulindian archipelago. We descend from the Areopagites of ancient Pericarnassus and arrived here 4,000 years ago. Millennia before you. We are the future. That is all you need to know.
So you were born and raised on the islands before you moved to Revachol?
I am a descendant. The narrow streets of Ulumbuir are with me in my genetic dreams. I see young Seminese women walk into the grey mass on Ile de Fantôme, waiting on immaculate conception from the pale.
Wait, waiting on immaculate conception from the pale? So you did come from the islands?
No. I have heard about it on the radio.
He would be appreciative if you did not further chase this line of inquiry in front of the women.
Cool.
Yes.
This could have made him more open to discussing the race enigma with you.
Kim, what do you think about this?
I think this racist is better than the last. But the next racist will be the really good one.
That will be the...
That will be our lucky racist. How do you know there will be a next racist? I know. This will be our lucky
He will grant us
racist.
3 wishes.
Your pedomorphic friend has quick wits. A protruding occiput and an indented zygomatic bone.
The lieutenant does not flinch.
You should keep him close. The congenital defect of farsightedness does not render him a complete invalid. He still has the use of his mind.
You know anything about this mug?
He does not so much as glance at the object.
Know anything about it?
Stop showing me your pathetic cup. I have no interest in it.
What are those tattoos of yours supposed to mean?
Racists are generally not very good examples of their race.
Interesting. He gestures toward the lorryman down the street.
I am not like them. I am craniometric perfection. I have taken the trouble to permanently draw a phrenologic grid on my skull and features. This should dispel any doubt.
You sure I'm not craniometrically superior to you? You're right, that's craniometric perfection. My race does not stand a chance. Or say nothing.
Correct.
Tactful in front of the woman. Subscribe to his advanced race theory. See, like, I quick saved before this, so if this turns me into a racist, I am going to load my save.
Ask what kind of races there are first. Classification is core to this stuff.
Measurehead, I am new to this world. Help me understand its races. I need to know what kind of different races there are. This is for the thing.
The lieutenant looks toward the harbor's electronic door, and then to you. He lets out an audible sigh.
You are obviously a liberal, Sailorite. A polyculturalist. I can see it from your love of microtechnology and your sartorial choices. Do not deny your friend the truth you have denied yourself. There are 3 categories of race. Type A, the heroic races. Type, the servile races, and the vile CF race cauldron of pederasty. Which one do you need education on?
Type A.
Those are the Simonese, the Areopagite, and the Occidentals, excluding the Maun, of course. The Maun are riddled with eczema to the point where they find it impossible to smile. They are all lactose intolerant, a common result of inbreeding. A receding genetic pool has led the Maun on reprehensible street parades in Maun cities like Stadskanal and Fredefort, wearing wooden clogs on their feet and little green tassels on their hats.
Wait, who exactly are the Maun?
You know them by the names of their nation-states. The Oranese, the Gotwaldians, and the Königsteiners. My people simply call them Maun. The Maun are proof that you can have too much Occidental racial purity and tassel-centric culture. Inbreeding has led to a lactose-intolerant subrace whom no one can take seriously.
Okay, got it. Who are Type A then, in your view?
The Vespertines and Messenians of Vesper and Messina, the ancient Meteorans of Meteo by the Golden Pisantic Sea, the Suren of Sur-la-Clé, and even the North Königsteiners, all have Type A race propensities. The other large Mondial civilization, the Mesk, are too yellow and oleaginous to count as a heroic race. True, they are violent and expansionist, but they have a glandular problem.
He draws his finger across his face.
Overproduction of sebum. Sebum is leaking into their brains,
Sebum?
making them listen to El Mariachi music and eat toxic minced meat-based food, which in turn only produces more sebum.
Who are the Seminese and the Areopagites in this?
As proven by the Maun and the Mesk, Occidental Type A is in retrograde. The Seminese and the Areopagite are on the ascent.
And the Seminese are...
The indigenous people of this, the Insulindian archipelago. The Seminese inhabit the southern islands. I am Seminese, from the stock of Ulbuir on Ile de Fantôme.
And the Areopagites?
The Areopagites are the master race of the Ile Maran deserts. The Simonese are descendants of the Areopagites. We came here during a heroic migration from Ile Maran to Ansuland. Thousands of years before the lactose-intolerant Maun Occidentals discovered this place.
What's the difference between the Seminese and the Areopagites?
The Areopagites are sleek, long-headed. The Simonese are powerful, mesomorphic. The former is an immutable progenitor, unchanged since the Super Isola of Pericarnassus. Ancient brains rest in their slender skulls.
He falls silent, contemplating the beauty and the mystery.
The latter is perfected and adapting. Together they form the Simeno-Areopagite, or Simeopagite super race. That is all. There are no more Type A races in the world.
Nature was not capable of more.
Interesting. I do not like talking about this, and I'm inclined to think that this conversation would be making Kim very uncomfortable. But Kim seems like somebody who can keep his composure in situations like this, and somebody who's handled a lot of racism. But like, my stats, I cannot take this guy on. I can take this guy on intellectually. I cannot take him on physically.
Type B are the unheroic races, amorphous non-competitors of the great race. The Khoikos and the Vacholier, they are mud-colored people.
Mud-colored?
To an untrained eye, the Koiko appear white and pinkish, like a ham sandwich. But look into their eyes and you will see. They are of an indistinct muddy color, and so is their skin. Unhealthy, sweaty, and ashen. Pinkness is a racial quality that has to be earned through centuries of advanced ballistic warfare and cultural domination that the Grad people have undergone for drinking alcohol and smoking the degenerate tobacco herb and for eating potato.
Potato?
The Koiko, the countless micronationalities of Grad, are all inexplicably obsessed with potat. The only thing they like more is dividing into microscopic ethnostates, like political amoeba.
Wouldn't he be one for ethnostates?
You don't like ethnostates?
They are microscopic. The Semino-Areopagite superstate will cover the entire remaining planetary crust, uninterrupted. From Holy Semenine to the Boreal Plateau of Katla.
Continue.
Its leaders will be the genetic epitome of the Semenese and Areopagite stock, elected by nature, not the base inner spoilage called demos.
And the Vacholiers you mentioned?
The Vacholians, halfway between Type A and the Racial called Ron. Two makes to know right from wrong. You tried your degenerate little revolution, which was the single greatest failure committed by humans in our 82,000-year history on this planet.
Is it 82,000 years that we've been recording history? You have very little idea of what is happening, but that seems a little off.
I'm pretty sure history hasn't lasted that long. The revolution sounds like it was perpetrated by degenerate marauders, not the good people of Revachol. That revolution sounds like it was actually very good and necessary.
The revolution came to Ravachol from Grad, in Zarath-ridden potato carts. It is literally an illness. A prion disease that leaves the parietal and frontal lobe ridden with holes. A soft, sponge-like mass of dementia, hallucination, and paranoia. The revolution is fatal familial insomnia. A hereditary prion condition passed from the Koiko to the Occidentals.
He pauses in theoretic
But
self-reflection.
not sexually. Probably through trade roots and potate acid, the prime component of the potato plant. Enough of type mediocrity.
He nods, satisfied with the outcome. The vile C to F race cauldron of pederasty, please.
Tips CF are a museum of failed chimeric experiments and tragic maladaptations. They are tortured creatures waiting to be put to sleep. Your morbid interest in them worries me.
Chimeric experiments?
Lesser races like the mosquito, a grotesque mixture of a masked woman and a Semenese man. Only possible if the mother is masked and the father Semenese. The other way around, they fail to produce offspring. The mosquito is born sterile, like a donkey. All they have left is to ride customized motor carriages with hydraulic suspension, listening to aggressive El Mariachi music to vent their impotent despair.
Any more?
Then there is the Semino Koiki Chimera. Are you sure you wish to know of the Semino Koiki Chimera? It is not an aesthetic site.
Yes.
The Koiko, as you know, are very servile, especially when they meet the rich man. Racial scientists have toyed with the idea of crossing the Semenese with the Koiko to produce a super worker of Semenese strength and Grad servility. This will never happen. The Semenese and the Koiko may have similar interbreeding problems as the mosquito, We will never know precisely. No Simonese man could maintain an erection in the suffocating potato stench of a Koiko woman, or Koika. But enough. It is cruel to entertain ourselves with the deformities of Type F. Were there any able-bodied races you needed education on?
Now that we've been through all the types, do I understand advanced race theory?
You understand nothing. To solve the great race enigma, you have to first ask yourself, what is the race enigma? You have not even worded the mystery, let alone solved it.
Will you let me into the harbor if I do?
We will see.
Access to the Union is important for our investigation, but there may be another way in, without becoming a race theoretician.
Am I mildly worried he might take it seriously? The lieutenant thinks. Yes, I am, he concludes. I am worried.
He's worried about me. Oh my gosh. How do I word the mystery?
You need to internalize what you have heard here today, then return to me. This clarity does not come instantly.
Let's discuss something else.
I cannot possibly imagine what else we have to discuss, Tibere Vasholian. Your love for disco music and venereal disease?
Ooh. What a conversation. Oh, okay. 1 superstar cop, 0 apocalypse cop, 6 sorry cop, 1 boring cop, 13 communist, 1 fascist, 1 ultra-liberal, 1 moralist, 7 good cop, bad cop, 1 honor. I wonder what that means. Oh, honor might come from paying my debt. That's what I think. Still don't know my name. Advanced race theory, drama. Fooled by the absurdity. A massive fantastic racist swirls in your head. Desert pygmies playing with their own excrement. Koikos juggling potatoes. Eczema-ridden mounds grinning and dancing on wooden clogs. Everyone is there. The whole race gang. Plus some that you may have come up with yourself. The thieving I'm not saying that. And the Sayalite cast of fortunates. This is the word that Kuno said that's like the racist word. I don't even know if this word is real. This word might be a fake slur that the devs made. I don't know. If say a light cast of fortunates hatching some kind of scheme. Say a light cast of fortunates hatching some kind of scheme. In the eye of this race Empyrean, a vertigo reaching up to the heavens. You sense something drawing nearer and nearer. I don't like that. I would have to level up to do it anyway. So, I think I'm going to call it here, honestly. I'm not sure if there's too much more stuff I can do today, so I might just walk back to the place. Do you have any new dialogue?
All I'm wondering, man.
Nope. I think if I do that race theory stuff, this guy will probably talk to me more as well. But anyway, we're just going back. Sleeping heels at... Oh my gosh, wait. Yo, that looks like the karaoke setup, but I don't know what song to sing yet. Okay, instead of going to bed right now, I'm going to leave it here, and next time I'm going to try to do whatever I can to karaoke. That's my quest. That is my quest. Whereas, sing karaoke. Get a hold of a sad song on tape. I think I know what I must do. I need to go buy that boombox. I need to go buy some music or something. And then I need to play it. I need to learn it. I need to study from it. But damn. Go to the main menu. We're making ourselves bigger over here. Bwop, bwop, bwop. Okay, cool. Well, that's it for this episode. Holy shit, the game gets better every single time I play. I swear, it is so fun. It's so fun. I love this game so much. And I'm not frustrated that I'm restricting myself to playing for like 2 hours. But man, I wish I could play longer. I wish I could just like I mean, I can. I could literally just keep playing and do another recording session, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna edit this video, and then when I'm done editing it, I'll play more. So, I want to try and... My last videos were released 4 days apart. So I want to have my videos spaced 4 days apart for each one. And I think for 2-hour-long videos, that's great. That's perfect, and it gives me a lot of time to do it. Because now I have like 2-3 days to edit and upload this, and I have 7 days to start recording and then finish the next one. So I should have plenty of time. And that's going to be it. Peace out, y'all.